I'm going to ask Madam Clerk, do you have any public comment on this item?
Madam Mayor, Sam Dehne would like to speak on the canvass of the election.
All right. Come right back.
Sam, DNA Dehne. This is the, what are the chances I come down here and there's nobody here? But thank God I've got my YouTube channel. I'm an Air Force Academy graduate. I've been following these elections in Reno since, I have to admit, before I got involved in 1994, I'm not even really sure if I voted. I was just a typical apathetic citizen like we have in Reno throughout the community. I didn't even know where City Hall was, but starting in 1994, I started coming down here, and I've been following everything there is, including the elections, and I consider myself to be somewhat an expert on the knowledge of these elections, because I have my finger and thumb and fist on the pulse of what's going on in the community. And I don't want to be negative or a curmudgeon or anything, but I've said many times, it's, and what they're having right now, this is what they call the canvass. They're having the canvass of the election, which is like certification of the election results of the election that just took place. And it turns out, relative to the city council and mayor's situation, that according to my prognostications, Hillary is going to be mayor again, it looks like. She got 65% of the vote, and even though she got 65% of the vote, the way this particular rule goes is the top two people go on to the finals, the championship game, and in her case, the other person who came in second place got 18% of the vote, so you put it in a perspective of that one, 65%, 18%. My 3 years of fourth grade math tell me that it's a virtual impossibility. With an honest election count, it's a virtual impossibility for her not to be crowned the mayor of Reno. 65%, 18%, and you took all of the other people, all the other votes, and if they voted for her, the 18%er, the 65% would still carry it. I mean, there's a few variables, but not to get all the way over 65%. And that's even, the other theory would be that some of those other 32% who did not vote for either one of these, some of them would probably vote for her too. But anyway, I'm not here to try to carry her flag, but I'm just doing the math on this whole thing. And one thing does, not to be a curmudgeon, but one thing seems kind of strange, and I always have to tell the truth, and this law officer back there likes the truth. The only person, and I don't keep pointing to him, but he's the only one in the audience, so anyway, the fact of the matter is that it seems kind of, and they're going to certify the legality of the election, the voting that took place last week, and my only question as I close out is, it seems kind of strange, and they do the same thing over at Washoe County, it seems kind of strange to have the same people who are having their votes counted be the people who determine whether or not the vote is valid.
All right, thanks, Sam.